In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. Alif, Lam, Ra. These are the verses of the book and a clear Quran. Perhaps those who disbelieve will wish that they had been Muslims. Let them eat and enjoy themselves and be diverted by false hope, for they are going to know. And we did not destroy any city, but that for it was a known decree. No nation will precede its term, nor will they remain thereafter. And they say, O you upon whom the message has been sent down, indeed you are mad. Why do you not bring us the angels if you should be among the truthful? We do not send down the angels except with truth, and the disbelievers would not then be reprieved. Indeed, it is we who sent down the message, and indeed we will be its guardian. And we had certainly sent messengers before you, O Muhammad, among the sects of the former peoples, and no messenger would come to them except that they ridiculed him. Thus do we insert denial into the hearts of the criminals. They will not believe in it, while there has already occurred the precedent of the former peoples. And even if we opened to them a gate from the heaven and they continued therein to ascend, they would say, Our eyes have only been dazzled. Rather, we are a people affected by magic. And we have placed within the heaven great stars and have beautified it for the observers. And we have protected it from every devil expelled from the mercy of Allah, except one who steals a hearing and is pursued by a clear burning flame. And the earth, we have spread it and cast therein firmly set mountains, and caused to grow therein something of every well-balanced thing. And we have made for you therein means of living, and for those for whom you are not providers. And there is not a thing, but that with us are its depositories, and we do not send it down except according to a known measure. And we have sent the fertilizing winds, and sent down water from the sky, and given you drink from it, and you are not its retainers. And indeed, it is we who give life and cause death, and we are the inheritor. And we have already known the preceding generations among you, and we have already known the later ones to come. And indeed, your Lord will gather them. Indeed, He is wise and knowing. And we did certainly create man out of clay from an altered black mud, and the jinn we created before from scorching fire. And mention, O Muhammad, when your Lord said to the angels, I will create a human being out of clay from an altered black mud. And when I have proportioned him and breathed into him of my created soul, then fall down to him in prostration. So the angels prostrated, all of them entirely, except Iblis. He refused to be with those who prostrated. Allah said, O Iblis, what is the matter with you that you are not with those who prostrate? He said, Never would I prostrate to a human whom you created out of clay from an altered black mud. Allah said, Then get out of it, for indeed you are expelled. And indeed, upon you is the curse until the day of recompense. He said, My Lord, then reprieve me until the day they are resurrected. Allah said, So indeed you are of those reprieved, until the day of the time well known. Iblis said, My Lord, because you have put me in error, I will surely make disobedience attractive to them on earth, and I will mislead them all, except among them your chosen servants. Allah said, This is a path of return to me that is straight. Indeed, my servants, no authority will you have over them, except those who follow you of the deviators. And indeed, hell is the promised place for them all. It has 7 gates. For every gate is of them a portion designated. Indeed, the righteous will be within gardens and springs, having been told, Enter it in peace, safe and secure. And we will remove whatever is in their breasts of resentment, so they will be brothers on thrones facing each other. No fatigue will touch them therein, nor from it will they ever be removed. O Muhammad, inform my servants that it is I who am the forgiving, the merciful, and that it is my punishment which is the painful punishment. and inform them about the guests of Abraham. When they entered upon him and said, "Peace," Abraham said, "Indeed, we are fearful of you." The angel said, "Fear not. Indeed, we give you good tidings of a learned boy." He said, "Have you given me good tidings, although old age has come upon me? Then of what wonder do you inform?" They said, "We have given you good tidings in truth, so do not be of the despairing." He said, "And who despairs of the mercy of his Lord except for those astray?" Abraham said, "Then what is your business here, O messengers?" They said, "Indeed, we have been sent to a people of criminals, except the family of Lot. Indeed, we will save them all, except his wife. Allah decreed that she is of those who remain behind." And when the messengers came to the family of Lot, he said, "Indeed, you are people unknown." They said, "But we have come to you with that about which they were disputing, and we have come to you with truth, and indeed we are truthful. So set out with your family during a portion of the night, and follow behind them, and let not anyone among you look back, and continue on to where you are commanded." And we conveyed to him the decree of that matter, that those sinners would be eliminated by early morning. And the people of the city came rejoicing. Lot said, "Indeed, these are my guests, so do not shame me. And fear Allah, and do not disgrace me." They said, "Have we not forbidden you from protecting people?" Lot said, "These are my daughters, if you would be doers of lawful marriage." By your life, O Muhammad, indeed they were, in their intoxication, wandering blindly. So the shriek seized them at sunrise. And we made the highest part of the city its lowest, and rained upon them stones of hard clay. Indeed, in that are signs for those who discern. And indeed, those cities are situated on an established road. Indeed, in that is a sign for the believers. And the companions of the thicket were also wrongdoers. So we took retribution from them, and indeed both cities are on a clear highway. And certainly did the companions of the Thamud deny the messengers, and we gave them our signs, but from them they were turning away. And they used to carve from the mountains houses, feeling secure. But the shriek seized them at early morning. So nothing availed them from what they used to earn. And we have not created the heavens and earth and that between them except in truth. And indeed the hour is coming, so forgive with gracious forgiveness. Indeed your Lord, He is the knowing Creator. And we have certainly given you, O Muhammad, 7 of the often repeated verses and the great Quran. Do not extend your eyes toward that by which we have given enjoyment to certain categories of the disbelievers, and do not grieve over them, and lower your wing to the believers, and say, "Indeed, I am the clear warner," just as we had revealed scriptures to the separators, who have made the Quran into portions. So by your Lord, we will surely question them all about what they used to do. Then declare what you are commanded and turn away from the polytheists. Indeed, we are sufficient for you against the mockers, who make equal with Allah another deity, but they are going to know. And we already know that your breast is constrained by what they say. So exalt Allah with praise of your Lord, and be of those who prostrate to Him, and worship your Lord until there comes to you the certainty death.